Good morning, y'all. Shifty Cowboy this morning. I gotta bring the news, the report. Let me tell you what happened to me. So last night I was having problems sleeping because I didn't. So I said, well, might as well make my resume up or go in there and see if I can find it. Let me tell you about that. What had happened was,
Oh no, work in Texas, Workforce Commission. They might have me on a separate account. I don't fucking know. Ain't nothing I got from the past is there. Just a bullshit job I just had, which I just put. So I'm like, well, that's fucked up. So I wrote it all on a piece of paper. I went backwards in time. What month did I start in? I don't fucking know. Are you kidding me? I have no idea. Why would you ask such a question? At least they didn't have the fucking phone numbers on there. That excited me, for that should have been an easy task for the AI. So, I get a resume built with an app that builds resumes. Now, something unexpected and horrible happened to me, though. At the very end, they wanted me to pay to be able to get it at all. Now, mind you, it's only $2.35, but I don't have a goddamn fucking card with any money on it at all. No, I sure don't. I don't even know where to look. Ain't none of them got no money on it. Fucked. That pissed me off. So I contacted us and wrote them a very strong letter to tell them that. It was fucked up. I mean, come on. I don't want your fucking service. I get you're trying to make money, but fuck. I downloaded this so I could pump me one out, put it in the places I needed to put it. What happened to your other job? Well, as of yesterday, I ain't heard a goddamn nothing out of that dude. So I'm going to continue job hunting until I do. And if I don't, I'm going to report that motherfucker to doing some shady ass shit. I might have to do that faster. Because I don't know what the fuck they're doing with my ID in the fucking government's IRS thing like that. Number one, I ain't got no money. And so I didn't take out no loans, be advised. I ain't taking out no fucking loan, no mortgage, none of that shit. I don't qualify. Ain't no telling what the fuck Sprint's gonna do. The problem with that is, I was enough gung-ho to plow through whatever the fuck I was told. And then still, I had some questions, but I waited till a little bit down the road before I rose those questions up. So it also would seem now appropriate, if there was a problem, it wouldn't have been far after that point, which it has been not that long. What else you got? I took the fucking clippers and shaved all this fuzz off like a dog gets one of those in the summer. So I said, I need to at least look how fat I am. That hair fucks up your vision. You can't see. You got to see where the tufts of fat start making pocket rolls and then correct that shit. Since I ain't had to fucking do exercise and all that bullshit for so long. With an aging man's metabolism and my love for food, that's 2 out of 3. All right? That's pretty dangerous. There's many things you got to do to stay tough. Maybe you ain't tough. Maybe you ain't hard as a rock. Maybe you're a bunch of fucking flubber and sissy girly man. I don't know. It's none of my business. I don't care about dudes. I'm just saying we all have the same situations, except some of these new kids. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. All right, I don't want to get involved in all that. I don't drink Bud Light already. All right. I tell you what, if I did, I'd switch. Everybody wanted to come over here yesterday and just show up, gang stalking style. The number one offender is that guy that was pretending to be all friendly and shit. If he were to come over and in that spirit, it would be great. But at this time, with all the questions, everybody's eyeballing every goddamn thing I got, asking me questions about everything. I had shit to do. And yesterday I needed to do it just as much as I got to do it today. And I'm here right here now. I'm about to crank this shit out. Because I'm going to make another fucking resume. I'm just going to copy the one as I have access through a link. And I'll just link back up. Take every goddamn thing that's on there. Transcribe it. How you going to do that? I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a way. That's about the gist of it. I ain't always redneck, but when I am, I have a digitally attached helmet hat. And I ain't cheesed. And don't worry. I got some stuff to loosen that stuff out of me. I don't want to have any problems like I had the other week. We ain't doing that again. My O-ring on my fucking chassis blew out. I busted a cotter pin and my fucking ass meat was hanging out of my ass way further than it's ever been. Like when you have your muffler dragging. That's how it felt for a human. It happens to a lot of people. You have to be careful. I don't really know what situation led to it, but I'm highly susceptible. Because I don't just have an asshole, I am an asshole. So I have to take all those things a little more carefully. Although I don't like to show it, it's none of nobody's business. But I strongly identify with my ass meat. I'm like a finely crafted, decaled mud flap of culture. Instead of that shit just slinging all over you, with the rocks taking cracks out of your fucking windshield, I like to delicately unfurl it at you from the mud flap level, where it just, hits the front of your fender. Maybe it flies a little bit, maybe you get a little in your mouth, but hey, that's because we got taste. Not everybody's got taste like this. Some people, look at this young man, trying to be slick and shit. Put the cowboy hat on him. I'm trying to. And so, there we go. Little bastard. I'm gonna get his ass. You know why? Because that's just the way it is. He doesn't want to participate, wants to be a jerk, full grown man, got him women. Forgot how much fun and fucking good times we had. He didn't want to talk about none of that. Wants to just act like, oh, I don't have a dad. Because my mama's fucking shacked up and go marry some other guy because she figured, well, I better do that. That's fucking chicken shit. Marrying somebody else. What kind of bullshit is that? She don't give a fuck about nobody she marries. I got to get off this subject. I'm embittered. Bet your ass I am. Took everything I loved and just vanquished it. Without a fucking care in the world. Can't even fucking give me a band-aid. Beat me to fuck up with that shit. Fuck me all up. Emotions is out of whack. Fucking biochemistry's all jacked up. I'm hooked on drugs that I ain't really hooked on, but you know, I got that fine taste for them. And that whiskey, sometimes it's that fucking Corona with lime, a little salt, and a big old fucking rail of cocaine. I ain't had that in a while because I don't like it no more. Shit put me in the rehab. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. It's got fucking no stick around with you. I mean, it's like one of them guys that comes with you to work and then fucking by noon he's already out of there. That's cocaine. Cocaine don't stick around. Cocaine's a fucking fancy pantsy fucking beginner thing that just leaves you all fucked up and fucking sit there stuck. Who the hell wants that? Get you some of that pow 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 pow. Man, you be going for that. You be having all kinds of shit going on. We'll be looking for the next one because you be jacked up all night. Shit, you be trying to fucking dull that shit out. You be mixing it with fucking sugar and fucking flour, trying to calm it the fuck down so you don't get a fucking heart attack up in your chest. You fucking die right there in front of everybody because you're a fucking pussy. Real men can't be pussies. These new men can. They gonna be pussies. They gonna have pussies. They gonna develop the new standard because you know what? They not even relevant because as soon as they out of here with they no calving kids and aborting all their children ass, that's a wrap. That shit's done with. We can burn all their notes and all their fucking little fucking diaries or save them at the Smithsonian in case in 100,000 years somebody wants to look back and see what's wrong with all these fucking queers cutting off their dicks and shit. Why'd they think that was a good idea? Somebody put that idea in their head. It ain't natural. Let me tell you what, of all the body parts to cut off, my dick is not going to be there on the list. I give you toes, I give you fingers, I give you fucking front half of an arm. But you ain't getting my dick. No ma'am. And no sir. Keep your shit away from me. I'm the sketchy cowboy who ain't really a cowboy. He's a fucking headbanger. But I love the South. And I kind of like this fucking hat. I wish I had one. It's not too big and crazy retarded like them fucking weekend fucking, what do they call them? Fucking urban cowboys. Rhinestone cowboys. Them goofy ass son bitches with all that crazy shit on. With the flaps and the... What in the fuck? You ain't Elvis? You look more like Liberace. You need to get off that bullshit.